Oh, it sounds good. Think we got our first target here, brothers. Oh, it sounds good. It sounds. Oh goodness. I'm cracking myself up. All right. First target of the day right there. What do you mean, brother? Today we're out here at the beach. We're gonna be tearing it up today. All right, check it out. We don't have a whole lot of time to detect today. It is approximately 7 o'clock, 6:57 p.m. I think the legend says. So I'm gonna do a little bit of detecting before it gets dark out here. We got a penny and then whatever this is right here. 22 sounds pretty good to me, but very likely some scrap. That's usually the way she goes out here, huh? But me and Destiny actually just got back from the bowling alley. Did a little bit of bowling action. She spanked me out pretty good though, honestly. So, wonderful. Just what we came out here to find, actually. It's kind of like 1.5, or no, like a half, a little over a half of a pull tab right there. But what I brought out here with me today, everybody, is me and Destiny actually went to Dave & Buster's a couple of weeks ago. Might have even been like a month now. But I got a couple souvenirs that I got from Dave & Buster's that I'm gonna seed out here for someone to find. So I don't know, maybe somebody who watches my videos and comes to this place can find them, but maybe somebody just completely random will find them. So I'm gonna drop one right here in this hole that I just dug that had that pull tab in it, right here over here in the dry sand, man. I'm gonna put it a couple scoops down there though. It ain't gonna be no like super easy picking. And if I find this thing on a later episode, you guys will know that it was mine. So this is a 2009 Dave & Buster's token straight out of the arcade. He's probably like 6 inches down there. So this could even be something fun for like somebody who does watch my videos and goes to this spot, you know, see if you can find these things that I'm putting in here. I know it's not crazy. It ain't a gold or silver doubloon, but honestly, when I come out here, it's pretty dry most of the time, so I would be happy to find something like this, man. So right there, there's the first one. I don't know if I should put like a... Should I? Maybe I will. For right now, I'm going to put an X marks the spot right over it. It's probably not going to be very visible for very long because people are walking through here, but we got an X right there now. Can you see it? Will probably be gone by morning. All right, pretty much right under the volleyball nets here. It's a coin. It definitely was not here when I was here last time, that's for sure. I check these nets out pretty much every time I'm over here because the volleyball nets are one of those places where like you almost have to stay persistent checking them in a way, you know, if you're actually trying to find anything over by them, because how like often they're actually used, but also how often people with metal detectors come out here, you know. So that was just a 2017, kind of strangely like brown. I mean, usually if they come out of dirt or water, they look like that, but usually if they come out of the dry sand, they're a little bit more fresh than that. So maybe that one had been down here for a couple days or something. Is there any type of jewel or anything out here? That's the question. Or I'm sure there is, but can we swing over it? Something sound pretty good right here too. Kind of sounds like a coin again. Like 45, 46. That's usually your copper penny or a dime. At least it has been 99% of the time for me on the old legend. See what we got right here. Yep. Just a copper one, man. Nothing crazy. 1979. He's got a little bit of green tint to him. Definitely not a crazy one. This thing sounds really funky for some reason. I don't know what's up with this thing. Let's get it out. Is that it? Really? Just a quarter, man? Thing was sounding funky as ever. I don't know about that one. Let me see. Okay. Quarter and another something small right here. Kind of sounding like a penny to me. Okay, got a little bit of coinage out here. Probably from today, honestly. Because like I said, I am down here like a little bit later in the day. Sometimes I'll come down here in the morning. Sometimes I'll come down here later in the day. Sometimes I'll come down here both. A little bit in the morning and then a little bit later in the day too. But what we got, 30 minutes or something? Seems like we're getting into the coinages over here, baby. 43. Probably a coin. No, what is that? What the heck is that? Ooh, that's not good for somebody. Somebody lost their key. Fresh drop too. That's a shame. Ace Hardware key. I don't know if it was a house key or what. Mexico right on there. So, okay. There's drops in the dry, man. There's drops in the dry. More. 23 right here. Oop, sounded really good, but the unfortunate reality of most of the mid and low tones out there, huh? Nice crusty foil seal for you. I'm still very tempted to get in the water, man. I'm starting to sweat. Another coin signal over there too. Jeez, maybe I'll stick to the dry for today. I'm getting too many signals out here, man. No way. Did I just put that in my pouch? Alrighty then. That might not be good, huh? Double key action there. Okay. I'm not sure what those go to, but might have just came up on a new house. Definitely not, but it's 41.39. This one sounds more like a coin, probably. Could it be a third key, though? Definitely could be. Dude, it seriously is. Hey, that one actually says Taiwan on it. So what's up with that? They look almost brand spanking new. They're not even on a key ring or anything. Just 3 separate keys. Okay. That's kind of sucks for someone, I guess. I think, right? I don't know what's up with that. Maybe their key ring broke, actually. And like some of their keys fell off. I don't know. Usually if I get a good little patch of targets, I'll kind of like, I guess what the more advanced guys call it is kind of spiral off from the area. This one sounds like a quarter right here. The quarters though, they're always like, I have noticed that on the Legend, they're always pretty bouncy. I don't know what it is. I mean, they don't really go below 48, so I usually know that it's a quarter, but I don't know. Like on the Equinox, I'd say 29-30 probably almost every time. This one's a 7-8. A little bit different. Jeez. You want that in your foot out here? Look at that, baby. That's an impaler, huh? I guess it's not incredibly sharp. Maybe just a tent stake of some type. But, whew, we're getting targets. Target after target, which is a pretty good sign. Kind of makes me want to stick to the dry and not necessarily get in the water right this second, you know? But I don't know, it's so tempting. The water is always so tempting, man. Come on, we can hit on another one live here. I'm tired of freaking turning you on and off. I do like the live digs a lot. Just makes like the experience for me at least a lot more almost seamless in a way. Like, I don't know, it can kind of definitely get repetitive turning on and off the target like every single target I get, but sometimes that's just the way I feel like I have to do it because there's just not always a lot of targets out here, you know? So there can be a lot of blank space between targets sometimes. 41, kind of funky though. Yep, I was gonna say it sounded a little bit funky on that one, and that's why it was Bud Light. But yeah, we're just power digging right now, getting a little bit of exercise while we're going at it, right? Getting nice and sweaty out here, man. A little bit humid in Florida, but I know some of you guys, didn't you just get some snow or something? Another quarter? Yes, indeedly do. A quarter and a plastic bottle cap in the same hole. We'll take that. That's some separation for you, huh? Quarter and a bottle cap in the same hole. Wait, doesn't really work like that, huh? A bottle cap is not metal, man. That's all right. Got a little bit of trash out on that one. We'll take it. So I'm liking this line. Feel like I'm finding some decent stuff. We got some seagulls above. 44. Slightly different. Maybe not. 45. Yep, copper penny again. Somebody out here freaking putting copper pennies out here or what, man? I never find this many coins out here. Oh, I have 2 more of those Dave and Buster's things too that I'm about to put in one of these holes again. Try to stray away from like where I was though, where I put the first one, you know? So this one sounds pretty much like iron, but it's bouncing up just a little bit. Nope, probably gonna be some iron. Let's see though. We're pulling the rusty nails off here, man. I should start keeping every rusty screw, nail, and bolt I pull out here. We'll get a little collection going. See just how much of that tetanus is actually hiding out here. So dry sand, I guess just keep going, huh? Just keep walking in this direction, man. Or maybe I should turn around and go next to the line I just did, because it seemed like over there was a little bit of a hot spot. This kind of sounds like a bottle cap to me, maybe. Let's see. Very bouncy. No, what is that? Ooh, look at that one. That's kind of cool. That's like a tiny lock, dude. Off of like somebody's diary or something. But there's one problem. We don't have the freaking key. I don't think those big keys are gonna fit, man. That big old key ain't gonna fit in him. Oh wait, that ain't even the key. What am I doing? So I guess we're gonna have to try to find the key for that thing, huh? Some little girl or something was it probably writing in her diary out here, man. That's unfortunate. Now her brothers and her parents are gonna be able to get in and read the little diary. So I was thinking about just turning around, but I don't know. I never know where to go in the dry sand. There's always so much. 15 scrappy signal. Yep, right there. Getting closer to the gold, eh, baby? A little bit of a foil seal action. I guess, yeah, let's just keep on going. I'm gonna keep you guys live, though. This is gonna be one of those days. If there's a minute or two between targets, you guys don't mind, right? Or do you? If that's the case, if you really mind, then I won't do this again, but I think I'm committed right now. I'm just gonna keep you on no matter what happens. See if I stick to that, though. We'll see if that stays true. See if I end up editing this again, man. Thing kind of sounds small, but very bouncy, from like 20s up to 40. Let's check them out. Sounds pretty good, man. Something good? Come on, baby. Can be something good right here. It's right here. What is that? No way. Dude. I think it's something out of a beach chair, I'm pretty sure, like a little rivet or something. Find these, they kind of look like massive earring backs, but that's definitely not what they are. I think they're off of like beach chairs. You do find the occasional like odd earring back out here though. So let's just keep our ears tuned in, man. Try to listen for pretty much whatever beeps. Don't matter if it's scrap or what. I don't know about the iron ones though. Probably not gonna dig every one of those. Just because I really like, I'm running low on time. Time is it? Almost 7:20 now. 30 right here. I think that's it right there. Wait a second. Oh, is that Is that a freaking ring right there?
Here, look, I'll give you something to find.
What you got?
Some quarters.
Here, I don't need it, man. We just got this right here. What you mean?
What is this?
Pretty sure that's a ring right there.
Ooh. Did you find a ring?
I mean, it's nothing crazy. I think it's a crusty one, but yeah, take it back, man. I appreciate it. Usually I don't find very many. I'm gonna be honest with you, I usually don't find much, but today I've been finding like coin after coin. I haven't found no gold or silver or nothing, but I mean, you never know, right?
I kind of want to do it on like the beach, you know?
Yeah, this isn't quite the beach, but
I've always wanted to try. Is it fun?
You have to have the right like mindset, I think. Like if you're looking to come out here and only find like a gold ring or a silver ring, then you're not gonna have fun.
Yeah.
You have to like come out here and know that it's almost a struggle.
About the experience.
It is, yeah. Yeah. All right, enjoy the day out here, you guys. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure that was a ring. I don't know 100%, but I think that was a little crusty, maybe. Got some garbage over here. Let's get some karma points. Maybe we can pull up something else. Sometimes I think like that, man. The more trash we pull, it's kind of inevitable, though. The more trash you pull, it actually is more likely that you're going to find something in a way. I guess, like, you could argue if you cherry pick signals a little bit more, like you're skipping up signals, and in turn that could give you a better chance at finding something. I don't know. I don't have any like solid method or mentality. I just like getting out here and digging for the most part, you know? So I think I still have you on. I haven't cut you off yet, even after that experience. But yeah, I don't know. A little bit more slow, I think, over in this direction. Oh. I was just about to turn. I got a 16. Alrighty then. Back to reality, huh? Right there, another foil seal. I don't know even what that ring was reading up as. I'm not so sure. But it was definitely like plated, I think. Do we go for that? See how it's bouncing up to like 13? I'm just curious. Probably iron, a tent stake, or hair tie or something, man. But sometimes you find like super junk jewelry out here. What's that one? Nope. I think it's just another rusty screw. Ah, I've been screwed yet again. All right, let's keep going though. I think I got battery. So that's gonna be the only case, is if I run out of battery or memory for my SD card. That's the only way I'm gonna turn you off before this hunt is over. So I think I'm gonna go up like diagonal from where I just was. There's no method to my madness. I don't feel like meticulously gridding off the area. I'm kind of just enjoying my time out here, you know? Sometimes if I want to be really efficient, I'll like grid off an area so you know that you're really not missing too much. I still think even if you're gridding an area, you could potentially miss stuff, but definitely your chances improve to clean out the area if you're like gridding it off, you know? This one sounds very bouncy. So even though the Faro check isn't working, I don't know, that just doesn't really sound that good to me. Wait, I don't know. I could be wrong. I'm gonna dig it. Okay. Check that out. I always say too, these things like usually sound like bottle caps or quarters, or they kind of sound like what they are in a way. They always have a unique sound to them. Got us a nice car right there, baby. Add him to the collection. What do we got? Hot Wheels 1979. Okay, get a little bit of age to them there, man. Definitely not a 2020 or anything. You guys know what type of vehicle that is? Kind of a nice one. Does the back come off or something? Looks like it transforms, man. I don't know. We'll add them. We don't have a lot of time. I'm wasting time. You don't want Macho Man coming back out here, do ya? I don't think you do. I don't know. It is like metal detecting is about, for me at least, some people it's about just getting out there and finding the most expensive stuff you can find and getting out. But to me, like that guy said too, it is like kind of the experience. It's like the whole thing, the whole shebang, the researching the areas, you know, exploring new spots, even though I'm back at the same spot I usually go to. Alrighty then. The rim of that kind of looked like a ring, but no, not so easy, man. Not so lucky. But yeah, what am I saying? It's like the exploration aspect. I mean, we're out at the beach before freaking what's up with this one? That one sounds faint. Or we're at the beach pretty much right now at sunset. Not quite yet, but pretty much right there, man. So see, you hear this? This isn't something that I would dig. I don't know if you guys can tell through the camera, but it just sounds very, very big underneath there. I don't know, kind of just not talking for a second, just trying to listen, you know? I really think these are not really too desirable of targets over here. Sounds like something really big under the ground. A big piece of iron, maybe a pipe or something. But even that one, it's kind of just what I like to call an elongated tone in a way. I am not a professional. I'm still a newbie, man. I admit I'm still a newbie, but I'm learning. I'm trying to share what I'm learning along the way. So yeah, not every beep is a great beep, but it could be. I was saying in another video I just made recently, like, if you're not digging signals like that, though, you'll never have a chance to freaking dig up a treasure chest, a pirate's treasure chest. The likelihood of them being out at this location is incredibly low, but, you know, sometimes you got to think like that. There could be a big hidden cache of coins or something, a catch, however you pronounce it. It's that. Something right on top of the ground right there. Ooh, Michael Kors. Wow. Just some junk. So, yeah, we're continuing on though, guys. I know it's gotten a little bit slow. My apologies. I'm trying to entertain you in the slightest fashion, at least. Give you some type of live commentary. But hey, I mean, if you guys ever want to just see coming out here and just swinging and digging and no talking, you can let me know that too. I'll do a couple of those videos, but I've made like 1 or 2 of those in the past, and pretty much the only feedback I've gotten was like, I like it better when you're talking. So, you know, I like to talk most of the time, but there is some days where I just don't have it in me, you know, or when there's too many people around the park or the beach where I just don't really feel as comfortable, you know, commentating or talking to myself. But we're on the pull tabs, we're on a couple coins. I think we're on a little bit of jewelry. About 90% that thing was like some type of junk ring. So, I don't know. Maybe right before we go, should we get in the water? The only issue with that is I'm gonna be wet then. I never really like leaving the beach wet. That could have been the ring. I know. Ain't never good to skip up signals, man, but I'm just going for those surface ones. I got like 20 minutes left probably. I don't know, this one sounds a little bit different. Nope, just sounds like iron now. The reality of the hunt, baby, right here. No, it's not coming out. I'm gonna leave it. Come on, we can get something. Keep on going. Keep it on, man. Keep it on. There's a nice loud one. Sounds like kind of a nickel. No. Man, you never really know, I guess, at the end of the day. Like, that's a thick piece of foil right there. Big old foil seal off of something. Girl, what you got, girl? Couple coins out here though. 45. Getting a workout in, baby. I think one of those freaking yellow flies are flying around me though. These things are gnarly. They seem to really come out at night once it starts to get dark. For those in the no-see-ums and then the mosquitoes jump you and you're pretty much done. You have no fluids left by the time everything sucks you dry. That's what I'm out here for, though. I love it. Every time one of those yellow flies attack me, it gives me some pep in my step to start swinging quicker. Start digging faster so we can get out of here. Here's a giant mound that somebody made. Okay, right next to the mound. Could either be good or bad. 27. Pull tab numbers for sure. Probably what it's gonna be. Yep. Sounds juicy though. Sounds like a ring if I've ever heard one, huh? Freaking pull tab, man. The bane of my existence. Is it the pull tab or is it the little hug that's the bane of our existence? I don't know. Probably a little of both. The bottle caps, I've started to accept them. You think it's worth getting in the water? I don't know, I just gotta get wet. You wanna go in? Let me know how it's feeling. I'd have to strip down to almost nothing. Might not be YouTube friendly. A little bit of wet sand swinging action. Alrighty. We won't acknowledge that. I don't know if you guys could see that. We just won't acknowledge that one, okay? Oh, I'm running out of energy here already. That's kind of sad. This thing sounds kind of deep. A little bit deeper. Kind of sound like a coin, kind of not. Eat. Uh-oh. Okay, there's still something in there. I might have just gotten out a piece of iron. Ooh. Yeet. Still in there? 48, 46. Couple scoops down in the wet. Whee. There she is, right there. How'd he get so deep, man? That's what's up, though. We'll take him. Another car to add to the collection, baby. We've been cleaning up on these bad boys. He's a Mattel Hot Wheel Super Blitzen, man. 2013. Jeez, I'm coming out here with some money today. Not really, but alrighty then. That's not too shabby. Let's get a couple more though. I'm trying to get at least like 5 more. What you trying to get, girl? She said she ain't trying to get none. She's trying to go. So I wonder if that was this. Let me see. Is that just an iron signal next to it? It probably is. Yeah. Alright. I'm not going to dig that one. Let's just fill in our hole. I thought maybe there was an iron signal down there with that car, but I don't know. That iron sounds a little funky though. Let's dig it. Probably tent stake. There's a lot of freaking tent stakes out here. But I don't know. That's why I'm digging it. The mystery is still alive. We don't have 3D radar under the ground just yet. Or I think there are machines out there like that, huh? Like 3D. You can actually see the shape of the object under the hole. Those are interesting, but I don't know. I'm the type of person I feel like I could just dig it up faster than like investigating it by shape and I don't know. They do need to make like a pull tab reject though. They should be able to tell somehow that there's like 2 holes. You know how pretty much every pull tab, unless it's one that's broken in half or something, it always has 2 holes with that piece going through the middle. So it seems like, I don't know. It seems like there's some technology that would be able to eliminate that, but apparently not. But I don't really mind it though. It's just part of the grind, man. Another piece of some foil. A little bit of scrappity scrap for you. Seagulls are telling me to get lost. So, I don't know. Pretty good hunt so far though, I'd say. Live digs have been coming relatively quickly, I guess I would say. A little bit few and far between though. It just depends. Let's get down here by the water again. Almost looks like there was an X marks the spot right there. Faint signal right there, bouncing 11, 23. Very likely some foliage. Yes, indeedly do. Of course he is. What type though? What type? I don't know. Not important. There's probably only like 5 people down here left, so I think this place is probably closing soon. We're gonna have to hustle up, man. We gotta get something before this place shuts. Where's it at? That's not it, I'll tell you that. Slow it down a little bit. Why not, right? Enjoy the rest of the time out here. The wind's blowing. I don't really need to rush things, man. If you guys aren't enjoying, you know, one thing about my videos I will say is if you don't enjoy them, you know, there's nobody forcing you guys to watch. I assume most of you enjoy them, but I just want to keep that obviously transparent. It seems like sometimes people forget that they have the ability to watch or not. You know I don't find a lot of crazy good stuff, but I try not to claim to either. Like, I won't put gold or silver in my title trying to like clickbait or anything like that, you know? So, I don't know. It's just low and slow out here, baby. Sometimes a little bit peppy and quick, but just about the experience, right? Kind of what you got to hone in on. This one sounds faint and funky, but I want to investigate him. He's the only one I've had in a while. Down here in the wet sand. Whew. Give me a little bit of an iron bump on him, so. But I'll tell you, like, a quick impression on the Legend. I cannot really compare it. This is a 26 directly to the Equinox. I've used them both, and I think honestly they both still have their strengths and weaknesses. I know I say that about basically every metal detector, but to me that's just the truth. Like, every metal detector has their strengths and weaknesses, man. You know, I'm sure that there's a couple out there that will outcompete like all others, but I don't know. For the most part out here at this beach, like, stuff isn't really 3 feet under the ground, so I just like using pretty much all of them, you know, experimenting with each, and I just kind of like a little bit of a different feel, you know, every other hunt. So that's a big reason I have multiple different metal detectors, is just to have fun, you know, experiment a little bit. This one's deep right here too. Let's check this baby out. I don't know, sounding funky. Let's check them out. Probably some scrap. Could be another goodie though. What we got? No, piece of a pull tab folded in half.
Anything new?
Scrap mostly. No more jewelry since then. Woo. All right. There's another kind of bouncy one right here. 25, 26, nickel, pull tab, golden ring. But look at this sand too. This is pretty much, I think, black sand in a way. You guys see how dark this stuff is, right? It's like gray. Maybe not as mineralized as like, what the heck is that? I have no idea. Crumpled up piece of some type of scrap metal. Maybe not as mineralized as some of your, you know, locations, but the Legend does seem to be pretty quiet, at least if you have the settings tuned in right, you know. When I first got her, she was a little bit chattery, I'll be honest, but I think honestly, I don't know, when I first got the machine, I kind of, when I went out to the beach, I don't know if any of you guys were watching my videos when I first got the Legend, but I was pretty happy with it. But in the water and in the wet sand, I was having a little bit of struggle with it, and I tried to put that across, you know, through my videos, and eventually it actually got fixed. I mean, they put out a beach update for this machine, because when I first got it, when I went in the wet sand and you had the iron volume on, basically your iron would be constantly reading up, you know? Every time you hit up the wet sand, it would sound like you're going over a patch of iron nails. But yeah, I mean, it didn't take long for that issue to get fixed, and that was really my biggest pet peeve about the machine. Now I can go in the water, I can go in the wet sand. I will say it's not perfect, you know, I've had a few hiccups along the road, but for the most part, for the price point, man, I will say this machine is worth it. I mean, if you plan to hunt the beaches, you know, a little bit of beach action, a little bit of field action, if you want to go underwater maybe. If you just want a really ruggedly built machine, like a strongly built machine, I think the Legend it's a good pickup, you know? I'm not saying go drop your Equinox. I really don't think that you have the need to do that. I still got my Equinox and I plan to keep my Equinox. So, you know, if you're the person who only needs one detector, I will say the Equinox. If you already have one, you're probably good with sticking with the Equinox. Unless you just like, you know, the look, the sound, and what this machine offers. I really don't think it's gonna, I don't know, I don't see it outperforming the Equinox necessarily, but I don't necessarily see the Equinox like going too far ahead in performance of the Legend either. I think they're pretty much head to head from what I can tell right now, you know? I haven't really done any crazy test garden tests, you know, no like iron recovery tests or anything like that. I've just been coming out with both machines to locations that I hunt often, and you know, both have been treating me pretty good. At this moment, I still like the Equinox for in the water, but that's because I have the 15-inch coil for it, and I just prefer the bigger coil when I'm swinging in the water, honestly. I don't know what it is. It is a little bit heavier, but I feel like, I don't know, I can just cover a little bit more ground, I feel like, with the big coil on it. So there's another dime right there. I'm sweating all over my camera. Sometimes the sweat gets so bad over the lens, it creates like a cloud. So I think with that being said, everybody, I'm gonna end that live dig right here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you made it to the end, please consider, man, leaving me a comment down there below, hitting this video with a thumbs up. You know, these videos, they're kind of easy to make because I'm metal detecting and I'm kind of just trying to like bring you along for my reality of the hunt, but they're still, you know, it's still, you got to go a little bit out of your way to upload them and do this, edit them, you know, put the intro on them if you want it. And I don't know, it can definitely become a time-consuming part of the hobby, you know, making videos metal detecting, but I really do enjoy it, you know? I enjoy, like, it just brings a different aspect to the hunt, you know? I'm talking with you guys as I'm going. I'm not just metal detecting in complete silence. So some days I do feel like doing that, just complete silence, but most of the time this makes it more fun, you know? When we can like just be ourselves, or I can be myself and kind of just BS with you guys a little bit, you know? Put on your macho man, baby. So yeah, that was gonna be it for me, guys. I'm gonna call it right there. Just stay tuned because we're gonna have another one coming for you, baby. So I hope you enjoyed it. I know it wasn't crazy, but we got a few bits and bobs. So again, for the last time, I always prolong these outros. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you joining me, and I hope to see you guys on the next episode. So we'll see you very soon.